Morning, guys.
Hey, Rob,
man.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
So,
right,
amazing. Yeah.
Let's head up and get a cup of coffee first.
Beautiful, handsome man. He's handsome and strong.
Hof has just arrived at my house and we're just having a nice coffee now, just getting to know each other a little bit. And we're going to head downstairs to my basement, show him a few of my tools that I've got, try them out. And then also I've got my spa where I've got a sauna that's heating up to as hot as it possibly can go right now, and a cold pool which I think is set at 6 degrees centigrade. Is that a good temperature, 6 degrees centigrade?
Really good for the right thermogenesis.
What's the lowest you go to normally?
0 degrees. If you put salt in it, it goes -2, -3.
Right, okay.
That's all right.
How long do you sit in that for? Like 0 degrees?
Last birthday was 62 minutes.
Because he turned 62, he did 62 minutes.
Yeah.
And when he turns 63, he's going to do 63 minutes.
I'm going to show when I'm getting older, I'm getting stronger.
How did you feel after that 62 minutes, like for the next couple of days, or even just?
Oh no, I took a sauna directly after, and 20 minutes later I'm totally recovered.
You train when you're cold?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Splits and everything, the whole thing.
Okay. Well,
Flexibility is another thing
I'm big on flexibility as well. Excuse me, ignorance. We've got Mr. Zach Ainsley here as well. He's a friend of mine. He's a fellow athlete in terms of like the My Protein and the Boohoo Man. So meet Mr. Zach Ainsley as well.
How many world records do you cover?
26, yeah, that's well done. That's not bad.
Records of the world.
I think the one for me is
Everest.
that finger between the two balloons.
Oh yeah, that could be one. Yeah, in the winter time, normally your fingers, you lose dexterity in the fingers. Mm-hmm. But I did the record between 2 hot air balloons in February.
Right.
At 1.5 kilometer, climbing between the 2 hot air balloons.
Climbing between 2 hot air balloons.
Yeah, they were tied.
On a rope?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then hang at one finger.
In the middle.
In the middle.
No parachute, nothing.
No safety harness.
23.5 seconds.
That's incredible.
And then getting back.
You know what, just doesn't matter what time you did out there, it's just the simple fact that you were dangling a mile in the air, holding on by one finger.
I always say on stage, this is the finger, guys. World's strongest finger. Huh?
I think for me my favorite is Everest.
Oh, Everest, in my shorts to the death zone, in shorts.
Nothing but
just shorts.
7,500 meters.
What you climbed Everest?
Yeah.
In a pair of shorts?
Yeah.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
No,
Shoes?
Sandals, wasn't it?
No, your sandals for big time, but North Call, you gotta go on spikes. Because it's slippery.
Yes.
But for the rest, yes, on
Did you
sandals.
suffer any frostbite,
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
That's because you're just so conditioned.
Yeah.
Tell them about the time you did get frostbite.
I did also a half a marathon barefoot beyond the Polar Circle in midwinter. And then after 18 kilometers, I got frostbite on my left forefoot. And the doctor said this is irreparable damage done. And we will need to cut away that tissue in 4 months. That was 3 months before I went to Mount Everest, and I said, no way, I'm gonna heal myself. And I did in a month.
You kept your toes?
Yes, I did.
When a
professor.
When a doctor literally said, we need to amputate, you said, I'm keeping my toes, and you kept them.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
A month later, I was okay, great, back on all the colors. You know, it was frozen. It was like not nice colors. And then it turns into green.
But he has this ability to channel blood to where he needs it.
Well,
It's unbelievable.
That's what it is.
That's another one, yeah.
So a normal person hasn't got the, that circulation isn't there. So if they get frostbite, they're done. Whereas you've conditioned yourself to those conditions, you've squeezed them, you've pressured them, so blood's getting in and out a lot more effective than everybody else because you've trained your body to sort of push blood into those cavities.
And to control it by your mind.
Yeah, it's mind.
In the end, it is all about the mind. Your training is not about muscles, it's about your mind.
Brilliant. Sounds good. So that, I mean, I do hot and cold treatments on an almost daily basis. But I've seen with the work that you do a lot of sort of meditation and breathing and slow. Is that all about slowing down the heart and just sort of? What's the benefits to slowing down the breathing and the heart whilst you're doing the cold treatments?
It's very simple. The breathing. Look at that. This is another enemy of the humans in this so-called. This or that, world. That is cardiovascular related diseases is killer number one in our society, in the whole West. You can't. These breathing exercises done by cardiologists I work with, and it shows that the through breathing fully in, letting go. Fully in, letting go. If you do that 30 times, you get extreme contraction of the 100,000 of blood kilometers of blood vessels within us. That is capillaries, arteries, and veins. Extreme contraction, not normal contraction. Extreme. Yeah. And the 100,000 kilometers contain millions of little muscles. Not only muscles outside, 100,000 kilometers of blood vessels ruled by a muscular activity. And if you do that, then in the body there's nothing going on. The pH level is just nice, better than normal, while you're doing the retention. And what then happens in the brainstem, the reptilian brain, that is the reactive part of the brain, the survival part, that is saying, hey, there's a parameter for oxygen. Hey, it's not breathing. Well, it shoots out the adrenal axis, and it resets the body at that moment. And at that moment, it begins to protect the vital organs. And that is flushing 5 times more blood into the heart and into the brain.
Right.
And this is in cardiology the solution for cardiovascular related diseases.
Right, we'll finish our coffees and we'll head downstairs and put Wim in the cryotherapy machine.
Wow! Oh!
So this is where I just do all my strength conditioning.
Yeah!
And then I've just bought every bit of kit.
Oh, here, this is the pulling. I got 61 kilos stones.
Yeah.
Then do the pulling.
You left stones on bits of rope, I've seen.
Yeah. It's like this, but then in trees.
Yeah, I've seen. It's incredible. So this is just all set up for a boxing prep camp.
Yeah.
So for every bit of kit you need to sort of build power in boxing, that's what I've done. It's just like a strength conditioning just solely for that. So I don't go to a gym. I train at home.
Yeah.
I train here.
This is the gym.
Yeah. And then this is the recovery room.
Recovery room.
So obviously physio bed, TENS machine. We've got a shockwave machine. That is one of the most advanced bits of kit for killing inflammation. If you like tear a tendon, a muscle, whatever, that breaks it down to the point of where it can only build back up. So it breaks everything down. And then I forget the name of this one. Let's say you've got an injury in your bone or wrist there. You would earth it there, and then put that on the other side, and it heats it from the inside out.
Great
Red light
tools.
therapy. You ever heard of that?
Cryotherapy.
Red light therapy.
Oh no.
Quite an advanced bit of kit, but it's something that I thought I had to have.
Yeah, sure.
That's the handheld cryotherapy. Being the Iceman, you obviously know what liquid nitrogen is. Literally, if that touches your skin, it'll just, I mean, it's like it freezes you to minus 200 degrees instantly.
Yeah.
So you have to sort of apply it in safe ways.
Have you got any injuries or anything? You probably haven't because you're immune to pain and whatever. But have you got any superficial?
What was that?
I sat on a fountain, 50 meters high, up my ass, cut through my intestines completely. So they took me to the hospital, they opened me up, and all my intestines were here.
Well, you did that obviously for a joke, for a laugh, and it went wrong?
No, I did that like 100 times, but now they had changed the fountain head.
Oh, right.
And when you do that with that pressure, it cuts through.
Oh, yeah.
So I couldn't heal that at that moment. So I was being brought to the hospital in 2007, and they said, "Hey, you're never gonna do any of the stuff you have been doing before." 8 doctors around me. This is 8 world records ago.
Jesus.
So I was doing my first world record after that again with a complete open wound. I said, don't close it. You know, the cold trains you to deal with pain.
Yeah.
So
Even in your
my
body?
pain, yes, it just suppress it. You were able to hold it. And then they brought me to the hospital, and they didn't operate on me directly because I was looking just fine, but I was almost dying inside.
Right, that's horrendous.
But you know, we are stronger than that.
The world's most powerful.
That's what I
The
say.
world's most powerful colonic. Right. So
Yes.
this can. So it's only flesh. But
Yeah.
Basically, it's got a sensor here. So
Yeah.
wherever you want, where it hurts, you've got any injuries on your wrist, your pec, anywhere.
Yeah.
Hold that.
Yeah.
And then. Let's get the.
My brain is hurt all the time.
So those lasers.
Yeah.
That's too far away when the lasers are apart.
Oh yeah.
Okay. As it gets closer, when those 2 dots meet, that's
Ah,
the perfect distance to have it.
amazing.
And then it's got a sensor that
Yeah.
senses the temperature of your flesh 1 inch, or like just under the skin, so it can sense how cold your muscle is, not the
Yeah.
skin, the muscle. So basically that'll tell you, and if it starts beeping like nuts, it means it's going below freezing, and that's when you're going to get freeze burns.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so on your wrist, on your, do it on say on the back of your arm or something, just so I can point that. Okay, keep moving it around. Okay, move down the arm.
Oh,
Yeah, just make sure you don't freeze the skin.
oh, just freezing the skin,
Because
huh?
you'll get freeze burn. See, so it's under your skin, -2, -3, -7, -8.
Oh.
So that's really good if it's like specific. Say if you've got like a bad shoulder, anything like that. Instead of getting your whole body immersed in cold, it's just to do that one area. So, you know, I could do that. Just do it here. It takes 5 minutes. I'm not wet or anything. Just go up and watch TV. Let it warm up naturally. Gets the blood in. So that's a really good
Amazing.
sort of.
Good stuff.
Okay, and then the cryotherapy. I think you could, because you're so conditioned, I think you could probably get away with just wearing these and just protect your toes.
Yeah, good.
But obviously, the bottom of the chamber is going to be the coldest, because obviously cold sinks. So I think we'll get away with it. And then we'll shove you in, and we're going to keep you at minus 140 degrees centigrade
Great.
for 3 minutes.
Yeah. So how long does it take?
It takes a minute to cool down,
Oh, okay.
and then we're going to put you in for 3 minutes.
Okay. Good.
So what this is doing is sucking up liquid nitrogen, putting it in the atmosphere, in the chamber, circling it around in a bit like a fan, and it's basically just liquid nitrogen circling around your body, and it'll drop your core temperature so quickly. It's not as good, I'll be dead honest, it's not as good as jumping in a cold pool, but for me, in between training sessions, just to jump in this.
Oh yeah. No,
So like,
no doubt.
convenient.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, step in. Let's see how we're doing. We might have to move you up.
It's nice and cold.
Let's get it.
It's getting there,
Yeah,
man.
let's get it. Right, we're at minus 140 degrees centigrade now.
Wow. Feeling good.
Minus 150. Just have to creep down a little bit. Right, so we're going to keep it around this, about 140, 150 degree. minutes to go.
Always like that. There's no music involved.
Don't people always say where like Susie Victor?
Wim, does everything, toes feel okay? Feet?
Oh
ankles?
yeah.
Yeah, nothing
Toes are
hurting?
nice and warm.
You could have tried to go for slippers.
45 seconds. Not long, it's nice. Right, well that's the limit. We've just hit 170, so I'm just bringing it down a little bit now.
Just got to the tip of my dick.
You don't want to get frostbite.
Dicky.
20 seconds. Okay, 5 seconds. And done.
And lift off.
Right, so stay in there for a few seconds, just let
Yeah.
the temperature come down a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
On the fan. So bring your head down through. Don't breathe anything in.
Cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, good.
How was it?
It is cold.
Yeah.
It is real.
How do you feel though? I know it's not like, how's that compared to a cold water to you?
It's different. And
So do you wish, obviously getting into cold water and getting into trunks and doing all that, it takes time. For me this is convenient. I train, I jump in this for 3 minutes and then I do more training, then I do my hot cold at the end of the day. So would you, if you had one of these, would you implement it into your regime if you had one?
I would have it in the center.
Yeah.
But I don't need it now. I got my freezer
Yeah.
and I go in and have a great time.
Yeah, but you kind of almost have this anyway with the giant freezer.
I got a giant freezer.
So
Huh?
you got a giant freezer.
Like big like this whole.
Like a
Like a
little-
meat freezer.
Like a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
And I'm
cold.
running there in a half hour.
The plunge bowl and you went.
Like this pulling that thing, like at home, I got this pulling. This? Okay.
You want to put more weight?
Yeah, of course. More.
More weight.
I'm at Eddie Holt's place. Gotta show something. More.
More?
Yeah, I think let's try 200.
Stop, okay. We'll put it on,
You know?
we'll put it on the max. Are you sure?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, you are my inspiration now.
Okay.
He's giving me power. You guys give me power.
You're obviously very used to this, so I'm just going to let you get on with it. That's what I mean. If this was me, I'd snap it flat off.
You're not responsible for
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice.
Is that enough? You happy?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good.
This
pull.
is body awareness.
Yeah. I say if that was me, I'd be lighted fling off, be hanging down here. So, wait, have you ever done smelling salts before?
Yeah, what is that?
Right. So, smelling salt. We use this in the.
Don't fuck me up. It's fucking me up.
So we use this in the strength industry. It's ammonia. I'm not gonna. I won't force it on you. So just start.
No.
Start from here.
Yeah,
Smell.
yeah,
Get closer.
yeah,
Get closer.
yeah.
And then
Start far away.
you'll feel the kick.
Oh yeah.
You should feel a big kick in the back of the nose. It wakes you up.
Yeah, I got
So
it.
imagine doing that.
Ah, nice.
So imagine doing that and then lifting a deadlift, really heavy weights, like powerful. Good for that. Right then, Wim, put a climb in, mate.
Yes, sir. I'm being tucked in by Eddie Hall.
And then
Just amazing.
that works. So obviously, I just relax in there. I sleep in there. Let the oxygen do its job. So the pressure. So I'm going to pressurize this to 15 psi. So it's like being inside a tire. all that. So 20 meters deep underwater.
Oh, really?
So you're like a deep sea diver. You get all that pressure on you when you're 20 meters deep underwater. And what those pressures do is force that oxygen you're breathing, force it into the little capillaries, the little little arteries they don't normally get to, and it basically really oxygenates the body by I say times 10. So it's like a bit of a recovery speed up. So, can you hear me? Okay. So obviously when you go up in an aeroplane, when the pressure changes, you have to keep blowing your nose so your ears don't pop, yeah? Okay, that's sealed now. So the pressure is going to start building up like you would in an aeroplane. Yeah, so when your ears hurt, blow your nose and just relax. And I'm going to get you up to the 2 atmospheric pressures, which is 15 psi. And then I'm going to leave you for an hour. We're going to eat. If you need us, you've got your phone. Okay, so we're going to make sure you're safe. That was a lovely dinner. Right, we've left half in the chamber, so I'm just going to finish my lacto-free yogurt, and then we're going to drag half out the chamber and then headed to the spa. So see if he's still alive. Okay, yeah, you've done just under an hour. Do you want to pull you out now? Okay, it's going to take about 5 minutes to decompress, bring the levels down. Shouldn't hurt your ears, just keep breathing normally, you'll be fine. We'll get you out in about 5 minutes. Okay?
Welcome back.
What a tourist. Yeah, I would like to go to the toilet and do the reps again.
Okay.
I remember that of climbing.
Yeah, that's it.
I've been climbing free solo. Then you need this.
Right, are we ready to jump in the spa?
Yeah,
Okay, awesome.
great. Gotta go anyway, like 10 minutes or something.
So you what, hit that timer there, hit that. Turn it
That's right, 12 minutes.
Okay, press it now. I'll count down for you.
Good. You know what is gonna be nice? When I'm going into the hot tub place.
Very strong.
Very strong.
Very strong.
Coming from Eddie, eh? Me, because I'm doing a lot of conscious breathing, I get a lot of oxygen inside.
Yeah.
And what I do is alkalizing the blood during the day,
Yeah.
and that creates energy, as we know, no? You know, if you consciously breathe, aerobic dissimulation occurs, which is mitochondrial intensification through more oxygen coming in, and that creates more molecules, ATP, adenosine triphosphate. So I'm also into that.
Absolutely insane.
Life is insane, man. Crazy.
This feels colder today. Definitely does.
So also, you know, when good people come together, they become more sensitive.
Yeah, that's true.
It alters the consciousness.
I always do I have a quick dip in here and then usually do the hot and then the cold. Makes it a bit more bearable. I never do the cold first, so.
Yeah, that's a good.
What's the reasoning for doing the cold first?
Because then your mind needs to work.
Okay. Again,
You prep your mind.
punishing yourself.
Oh, your body, but in the end, your mind control gets better.
Yeah.
Neurological connections in the mind, with the deepest therein, that's the periaqueductal gray hemisphere, that gets better.
Yeah.
And then you are better prepared. I mean, you know no danger, but bacteria is also danger.
Yeah.
Some enemies you cannot see. They are there.
Oh yeah. So what?
Yeah,
You do breathing exercises when you're in pools like this now?
Well, yeah, sometimes.
So what would you do?
I just like it, deep breathing.
So just
Deep breathing makes the body adjust. It triggers the adrenal axis to get some more hormones out. You become stronger.
To your nose after your mouth, or
It doesn't really matter.
I got it to the point where I do 4.5 minutes in here, and I did 6 breaths in total. So I just like as slow as I can in, hold for as long as I can, then as slow as I can out, and I took 6 breaths in 4.5 minutes. So that was my sort of concept on the breathing.
Great.
12, that's like more, it's triple what I'm used to. Right, so you've done 12 minutes there, mate.
Yeah.
You gonna jump in the sauna?
I think it's nice. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
you're splashing a little bit.
That's alright.
Right, this is the hottest I've ever had the sauna.
Hey, you shrimp.
102 degree this sauna is. You ready?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be nice.
This thing he does in his sauna, where you can put the water on the coals and it makes it ridiculous.
Yeah.
The first time I ever met Wim, it was in December, and he has a swimming pool in his back garden, and it was completely frozen. So we were having to smash the ice and everything, and he was like, "We're gonna do 300 strokes in the pool." So I'm like, sat there thinking, I'm gonna fucking die. I'm actually gonna die. So with 1, 2, this is Wim. 3, there's me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to fucking get it done as quick as I can, man. So anyway, we do the 300 strokes, and then we go in the sauna. And instead of putting water on the coals, he just snaps off a huge block of ice from outside, sets it on with what was it? Oil? Tea oil? Or
Yeah.
some sort of oil.
Yeah.
And honest to God, man, that was really the first time I questioned his sanity. Because I was sat in the sauna and my ears, my face, everything were burning so badly. And I'm like...
Like tea water.
You know?
Yeah, like tea water.
I'm really panicking, thinking, what do I do? Like, I didn't want to get out because I've just met him and I didn't want to be a pussy, you know?
Yeah.
And I like look up, I couldn't even see, and I just see Wim sitting there going...
Shit, man.
I call it tea water. It's like tea water.
Tea water. It's great to be with you guys here. Thank you.
You too, man.
Once again, I said it before, but I say it again, so you understand that my respect is here.
Thanks for the show as well, man. You're one of the
Great.
most interesting people I've ever met.
Hey, man.
When are you going back in the cold, mate?
Shall we? But now you go at least 20 seconds underwater.
Okay.
Okay, let's end.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
do it.
for beginning, like mentalize now. Let's go into the water, do some breathing, and then. Yeah, I know my limits. Oh yeah, there you are.
Oh my days.
No, you go to the church. You say Hallelujah. You know why? Because I'm here, not with Eddie Hall, with Eddie Temple. Yeah, the church is back.
That was, must have been in there a good half an hour.
Yeah, probably.
It's 100 degree in there, that's the hottest I've ever had it.
I'll jump in here, so it looks good.
Of course, yeah.
Sure, we need to be. Ooh, it's good. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
Nice baptism.
That was a good minute and a half at least underwater then.
Cold water, and that is nice.
Do you want to go in the spa after this?
After this, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
We've got some jets. Those jets that you get in your back, they are incredible.
Oh, I love it, love it.
Incredible. I've done 8 minutes.
Great!
Oh, that blew me.
Well done, well done.
Well done.
Easy does it. Control, control.
Should be proud of yourself. You see, you're not going to do it, you did.
I'm used to doing 4.5 minutes.
Exactly.
It's good for me. 8
You've been
is-
double.
Wow.
Nice and cool.
Not too bad, but I think any more and I'll start turning blue. I sometimes think this is better than a massage.
Yeah,
No fingers.
I can feel it.
No fingers and thumbs can do this to your muscles. It's so nice.
I'm here in your place, Eddie.
Yeah.
So I see the hyperbaric chamber, the cryo chamber, and it's all great stuff. And this is great stuff, absolutely wonderful. This massage is the top of the top. I mean, I could stay here, oh yeah,
Hours.
and then go into the cold and do all the stuff and the great weightlifting. I love it. Flexibility, do some splits over there, and all that. Yeah, that's great. But the breathing exercises, it is you who is doing that to your internal, without the aid of something exogenous coming from the outside in. You do it internally. That's simple. And that simplicity, maybe it's going to help you.
Yeah.
Even, you know, to recover faster, to have more endurance, to have a different alkalinity than water. A different alkalinity than the good stuff you take is breathing. And you, because you are an alchemist, you try out this, and more. But the breathing is then for me also to know, hey, did it work? Did you get better through the breathing? Because I think so. I think so. So, I thank you for your hospitality. You will thank me because of what I said right here, right now.
Awesome.
Only after success you can say awesome.
Okay. Right. Well, what can I say? We're probably half's going to come up in about 10 minutes time. So I must say, having Mr. Wim Hof, not only did he help me out by attending the Arnold Sports Festival, and thank you to Zach as well for helping out with the Arnold Sports Festival and bringing Mr. Wim Hof up to me as well. It's just been one of those days where you meet one of these people in life, they're just crazy, they go out and do their own things, they sort of inspire and push forward in life, and he's come today and he's showed me a few tricks and tips that I'm going to put into my training regime, hopefully help my recovery and improve my athletic performance. But it's just crazy having Wim Hof here, and I can't wait to go over to Holland and go spend some time at his place. He's got an amazing setup there. I've seen the videos, I've seen Zach there doing bits. So he's pretty much got the same as this, but more natural. You've got like a natural sauna, you've got a natural sort of cold pool outside with a waterfall. You do your weights in between.
Yeah.
It's all outside, all outdoors.
Outdoor training facility called the Flintstones. Yeah, you do the stones and you
He has this big tree, and he's basically got these big boulders, drilled holes through them,
I've seen it.
and attached a cable pulley through
I've
the
seen
trees.
it. It's insane.
It's great.
Absolutely insane. So I cannot wait to get this fight out of the way. I'm gonna travel over to Holland and spend a bit of time out there. That'd be out.
That means I got good friends!
It does. Check out Wim Hof on YouTube. Check him out on Instagram. Zach Ainsley on Instagram as well. You do YouTube as well?
Not as much, but
Zach Ainsley on YouTube.
I'm filming today. So for more behind
there
the
we go.
scenes of this today, go check it out. Yeah.
Brilliant. So guys, yeah, check these out.
Thanks.
Mr. Wim Hof is just one of these guys that you just meet and you cannot forget. I will never forget this experience. So very, very thankful. Very thankful. And I say I can't wait to get out to Holland. Thanks for watching, guys.
Hey, bro.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to like it and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you next time. Big love the beast.
Oh yeah.
Take care.
There's a lot of peace there.
Yeah.